What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the one, the only SebX. And you know what this is? It's a prank phone call because it's Prank Phone Call Friday. That kind of rhymes, and I like it. This prank phone call is inspired from a channel called Phone Losers of America. They have it's been a channel that I've been following since I was very, very young. And they're exclusive to prank phone calls. And one of their segments they do is called Tenants from Hell, which is where they call apartments with crazy questions and basically it goes from there. So I'm taking their idea and putting my own twist on it. I wear the shades during the video because it helps me not laugh. I don't know why. But when I tried it without it, I started laughing. So I was like, okay, I have to put the shades on because this is too funny. And make sure you stay till the end of this video because it doesn't end in a flurry of cuss words or I hope you dies. It ends very cool. So shouts out to the person that was on the other side of the prank phone call because she's the realest. You guys stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy.
It's a wonderful afternoon here at the Gray Star community. This is I can assist you.
Who is this? This is Scott. I'm having a little bit of an issue. I'm not a tenant, but I am a friend of it. I'm living with the tenant, and we're running into some complications. And I kind of wanted to call someone to figure out where we should go from here.
Okay, and Scott, what apartment number are you calling in regards to?
I don't really want to say because I don't really feel like I just want to know what we should do before I say it because it's not my residence and I don't want to get him in trouble, if that makes sense.
Okay, what's going on?
So a couple weeks back, probably about 3 weeks ago, he bought a hot tub and we wanted to put it inside and it wouldn't fit through the door because it's a full-size hot tub. So we ended up taking off the door of the patio and bringing it in through the door, and obviously it needs a water line hookup. So we basically dug up the bathroom floor, dug through the floor to the water lines, and he's a plumber, so he kind of knows what he's doing. So it wasn't really a big issue. And we connected the water line from the bathtub to the hot tub, and it wasn't generating enough water. So I think that's probably because the line was made for a bathtub and not a full-size hot tub. So we ended up getting a water converter set in. Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. Sorry, I think we got disconnected for a second. So I think it was, probably the reason was for the water not being full was because it was for a bathtub, so we ended up getting a water converter, but the amperage for the water converter wasn't enough, so we ended up using a breaker panel and bringing new power into the residence to power the converter to power the hot tub, and that was working for probably a good week, and then the line ruptured, the plumbing line, and I wanted to call you guys, but he did not want to call you guys at all, so we ended up cleaning it ourselves and using shot vacs to clean up all the water, and we took up all the carpet because there was water damage to the carpet, and there was also water damage to the walls, but we ended up just taking parts of the walls off and then re-spackling them over. So go ahead.
Okay, so okay, I want to make sure
the issue isn't the walls. We fixed all the water damage. None of that's the issue. The issue is him and the tenant next door are friends. Like they've known You sound really confused. Are you okay?
I'm just listening. Continue.
Okay. So they're friends. They're tenants. So he convinced the tenant next door, his friend, to knock out the center wall to have conjoined apartments. And I helped them do that, but the issue was that
Okay, Scott, so let me stop you right there. Are you calling the Are you...
Yes, ma'am.
Like...
Is this an unusual call?
Very much so. Very, very much so.
I've never lived in an apartment, so this was normal to me at first. But the issue is that the ceiling, since the wall was acting as a support, the ceiling's sagging in. So I was kind of worried for...
You took out what supports? Wait. You took out what supports? What supports are you referring
You know, okay, so the wall in between our rooms was taken out.
to. Okay,
And so since the wall was acting as a support, that's technically a load bearing. So the ceiling is caving in.
and you don't want to tell me the apartment number?
No, because it's not my apartment. But I made everything right because I went upstairs last night and I asked the people upstairs if they could move out for a week or two. And I gave them, I was like, if 1 week is $500.
Is this a joke? Is this a joke?
No, what else am I to do? I don't want them to fall through the ceiling. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Okay, so you're telling me 3 weeks ago your roommate, which you want to keep anonymous because you're staying there illegally
Well, how do you
with
know that?
him, because you just said that
Is it
in the very
illegal?
beginning. You said, yes, if you're not on the lease, yes, that to us, that's not illegal by breaking a law, but we need to know who's on the lease.
Well, I don't know
So if
his
you've
real
been
name.
looking-
I just know what people call him.
What do they call him?
Cubert. That's just what.
Cubert? Like the video game Cubert?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you know that video game. But that's all I know him by. I met him at a bus stop one time. So,
What is the building number that you're
I don't
in? Can
I don't
you
want
tell
to
me
release
where?
it because I made everything right. I asked the people if they could upstairs move out for a week or two, and I bought them a hotel.
And when did you ask him this?
I asked them that last night.
And they haven't called me out of a concern?
Well, because I asked them, I said, if you just move out, you know, we told them that you guys initiated this. So I think they were under the impersonation.
You're kidding me. No. I need to know who you are.
Mine.
Scott, I mean,
My
I
name's
appreciate
Scott.
you calling me. Right,
But
I
see,
understand
my
that.
friend Cubert, he went up there and I don't know if he was pretending that he was with you guys, but I do know that they were under the impersonation that you guys had initiated this construction. And so I don't think they really knew English, so they just went with it. So I haven't seen them in a couple days, but I mean, they're okay though because they were put up in a hotel. But since the apartments are conjoining, there's 2 kitchens and we don't need 2. So we have to take one out before I put up the support column.
No. You can't do anything in that apartment home. I have to take care of that, and
So-
I need to know where
So you're
it's
going to take out the kitchen? Because that
I'm
needs,
not taking out anything. I need to come
but
in
that
and
needs
evaluate
to
the
go
home.
because they're having 2 kitchens in one room is just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
Well, you can't make 2 apartments into one. What are the names of the neighbors next door of Cubert?
Upstairs or to like where?
Like you said that you broke down the wall in between
No, we didn't break
you and
it
the
down. We
friend.
took it down. It's not like we just put holes
Okay,
in it.
well,
We
took it down however you want to
we
call
demoed
it.
the whole
But
wall,
how do-
and now it's one apartment. But since there's 2 kitchens, they're trying to turn that into another room.
can't do that.
So they're building.
Nobody can do
They're
that.
building studs
Nobody
right
can do
now
that.
to build another room where the kitchen is. So I need the kitchen out before next week, or I'm not gonna be able to put up the pillar. You see what I'm saying? Because there's no support.
No, you see what I'm saying is you can't do that. You're not the owner of the building.
He is. He's
And-
the owner.
No, he is not
He
the
pays
owner of the
rent.
building.
He is. He
no,
owns it.
that is not an owner. That is a leasee, meaning they're leasing it. Just like a car, you're not going to go
Oh, so
take
he
out
doesn't
everything
have
in the leasing
any,
of a
He
car.
doesn't have any right to do this, are you saying? Because he said he did.
That is correct.
Oh.
That is correct.
Okay.
So, what is your phone number where I can call you back at,
Well,
Scott?
see, okay, so I'll tell you this. I am the good guy here, right? I'm trying to make this right. I didn't know this was all wrong. But when the pipe ruptured originally, I told him to call you guys, but he didn't want any
No.
part in that, right? He didn't want to call you
No,
guys
there-
because what's your name? You said
That's right. No.
So,
This isn't right.
Here's the thing is
No, here's the thing. I need to know where he lives, and I
but
need to know
this,
now.
This is why I can't tell you because I don't want to be in the middle of this and I don't want to tell on him. But the reason he doesn't want you guys to be contacted because he doesn't want you guys to come over because he has a meth lab and he doesn't want you guys to see that or he'll go to
Well,
jail.
then I'm going to get the police out. I'll have a police canine go smell around, and then I'll find the apartment if you don't give it to me, Scott.
But I'm not involved in this.
It doesn't matter. This Cubert, that friend of yours, he's the one who's in trouble. I need to know what apartment it is for the stability of my buildings. I cannot
But it's
allow
okay
somebody
because
to break.
everyone that's in
It is
danger
not
is
okay.
moved out. He already moved out 2 residents. The ones above us and to the side of us have to move because when they put in the breaker panel, they had to saw through the wall.
Okay, you have to be pranking me or something right now because
No,
this,
I'm not.
This
This is just what this is just. It sounds. I didn't even really think it sounded bizarre until I talked to you because you sound like really confused, and I feel bad for that because I don't.
Oh,
Want to put you in
I'm
a
not
situation.
confused. I know that this shouldn't be happening. I've been in this business since 1992, and I've
this doesn't
never
happen?
ever heard. No, not at all.
That's. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I will try to talk to him and tell him. I don't know how I'm gonna tell him, but I need to tell him. that
Scott,
he
what
needs
is it going to
contact you.
take for me to have you tell me who this person is so I can take care of my building? At this point,
Your
I can
building's
care
fine.
less who but I don't know that. I still, we were built
He's
in
an engineer.
1985. Things have to go. It doesn't matter. I still need to make sure for my owners that the building is up to code, and nobody's allowed to cut through walls. Not even a little bit. I mean, you can't do things like that. So I need to know who he is. You don't need to tell me your last name, Scott. I need to know what Cubert's name is, where he lives, something where I can go over there and I can look at the building. The building does not belong to him.
Maybe I could just get him to call you. Would that be okay?
Yeah, is he going to call me? I need to, and again, I just want to make sure that you're calling the right community, right? Like, is that where you're trying to
Yes.
call?
That's where we live.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit, like what part of the property?
I will have him call you. I just don't feel. I just want to make sure that. Really, I guess why I was calling was to ask for materials to help build the support column.
I am not giving any materials without knowing. Oh, okay, I'll give you materials. Tell me what the apartment number is. How about
If I give
that?
you the apartment number, you'll give me materials to build the support column.
I will take care of things as long as you tell me what the apartment number is. Go right ahead, Scott.
I'll have him call you. I think that's the safest bet. He's here right now. He's building.
Can
his
I
stuff.
talk to him?
Yeah,
Can you
I'll
put
have
him on the phone?
I'll have him call. Well, hold on.
Don't get off the phone. I want to talk to him.
Okay, hold on. Q! Q! Someone's on the phone. Yeah, hello?
Believe this.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, who is this?
This is and I'm calling. I'm here.
Who?
Yeah. Who is this?
Who?
I am the community manager here at the.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm fine, but who am I talking to besides Cubert? I don't want to know your AKA name. I'd like to know what resident I'm
Now, how
speaking
do you
with.
know that name? How do you know that name?
Because your friend Scott just gave it to me.
Okay. Well, listen. What's going on here? I don't even understand why you're on the phone here. We got everything handled.
No. Okay, so you don't understand. According to your lease agreement, well, first off, who am I talking to?
Jim Frank.
Jim Frank?
Yes,
And what's your
ma'am.
apartment number, Jim Frank?
Is there a reason you need all that?
Yes, I do, because it sounds like you need some assistance on trying to rebuild
No,
the
we have
inside.
it. I'm an engineer. We have it. I got everything settled. We're putting out the thing, and we already got the plumbing settled. We have our own breaker panel. It's all right. All we need now is a support column, and we're
Okay.
taking out the other kitchen as we speak.
Okay, so Scott said you needed material for this. So tell
We
me
don't-
what your apartment number is so I can bring that
We
material
don't need
to
material.
you.
We don't need the material. We need the
What-
schematics is what we need. We need the blueprints to know where
Schematics.
the support column is.
Okay, so you're asking me for information on my building.
I'm not
And
asking
you're not-
you anything. You call.
No, I did not. Scott called.
Okay, well, don't say I, because I'm not calling nobody.
Okay, well, and you live here.
Yes. And not only that, but see, if I didn't care, I wouldn't have told the people upstairs I paid for their hotel. Would you have done that? No. So I'm a good guy, doing the right thing.
I wouldn't have moved a full-size hot tub into an apartment home. I'm going to look up your apartment number right now. Jim Frank.
I don't need you coming over here with all the hussing fussing.
Well, I need to make sure that everything is A-OK in that apartment.
Everything is A-OK. All I need is schematics. We're putting up a fountain as we speak, and we're taking the kitchen out.
A fountain? No. No, you can't do that,
It's
Jim
not
Frank.
a fountain.
What is it? What are you trying to put in there?
It's not
Hello?
a fountain. You're killing me right now.
What is it? What are you putting in there?
It's a pond.
A pond? Where in? Are you outside right now? Can I come meet
using
you?
The plumbing from the kitchen because the kitchen has to go. We only need one kitchen.
No,
So
you can't
once we're
take
taking out the
you.
sink in the
No.
kitchen, that's where the pond's going into play. Is the plumbing from the kitchen is where it's going to be. So
No,
that's
Mr.
why.
Frank, you can't do that. I'm still trying to find your apartment number. I can't believe this. You couldn't. You're not even allowed to. First off, you can't even bring a hot tub into an apartment home.
It never
Are
said
you
that
crazy?
on the lease. You're allowed to do that. It
No,
never said
it-
that on the lease.
Oh, on the lease it says no water, no beds, no fish tanks, or anything over 50 gallons. You can't have that
This
in your
pond
apartment.
is almost half the size of the apartment because we're putting it on the corner of the apartment that has rocks and everything. It's custom made. That's why the cement people were here last night at 3 o'clock in the morning because they were putting the fixture in.
3 o'clock. Are you pranking me right now? Like, seriously, I have never, in my 25 years of doing this, have I ever heard of such a thing? Ever.
Absolutely not. That's why that's why the kitchen has to go. That's the only place we can
No,
put plumbing
nothing's
in.
going anywhere. Nothing's going
We
anywhere
already
but
have
me
people
coming
here
to
moving
find
it
you.
as we speak. I can't do anything about it.
Okay, and no, they can't. There's nobody here that's doing
There's
that.
already
This property is super quiet.
There's already cement we got poured for the pond. And I already have to dig a hole to have the pipes go from the old existing sink to the pond because it's about a 6-foot gap. So that's what we're...
No, that is not. I cannot find a Jim Frank anywhere here on my property. I think you're just pulling my leg, or you're not giving me your real name.
I am. Was it good?
Who is this?
This was good, right? You're the funniest person I've had all day.
Oh my God! What's going on? Is there somebody in here? What?
I'm on a radio show right now.
I'm on a what?
A radio show.
A video show?
A radio show.
A radio show. What radio is this?
I don't know. I can't tell if it's your personality or if you're just skeptical of everything.
No, I'm trying to figure out where you're at. Are you here somewhere?
No, I'm in somewhere in.
And
yeah, no one is doing anything to your apartments. It's all good.
is this Macklemore?
I don't know where you would get that.
I've seen things like this, that he does crazy things in his hometown. So I don't know.
Is it okay if I put you on YouTube? And then we can laugh about it later together. How about that?
Okay, first off, let me calm down here. Are you okay? So you're pranking me right now, right?
You're still in the moment. You're like, who is Jim Frank? Where is Cubert? I need to know. There can be no ponds, no water converters.
I am the only one here right now. Otherwise, I'd be on a radio telling people to go walk the property. Oh my goodness!
See, in my head, I was like, man, this is the coolest apartment ever made. I was like, I kind of want to live here. I was getting mad that I was lying about all of it because I was like, this is so cool. I'd do anything to have a pond and a hot tub in my living room.
Oh my goodness! So what? Okay. What radio station is this?
That's another prank. It's not a radio station. It's a YouTube channel.
It's a YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's funny because I called, I've done this 8 times. I've been warming up because, the first time I just busted out laughing, straight up in the lady's face. So
I was waiting for somebody to laugh, and I'm like, this has got to be a prank. And I've said that a few times. This has got to be a prank.
You're the best sport because some of the ladies were so angry. I could feel the heat coming through the phone. One lady told me to F off and all this other stuff, and it was crazy.
Well, I still have to try to keep it, as business professional. You never know. In
You
this
never
industry,
know.
you hear and see a lot of things.
What's
and
the
it is,
craziest thing that's ever
I
happened
can't,
to you?
right. So, yeah, sure, that's fine.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you at the apartment?
Oh, what's the craziest thing ever happened?
Mhm.
Oh, my goodness. I could go way back. I've had Christmas trees in the apartment.
Are you allowed to do that? I was at an apartment and I did that.
Well, this was when I lived at they had a Christmas tree and it was May and they got evicted and they took all the garbage. They went out to the dumpster and they grabbed all the garbage they possibly could and put it probably about almost a foot deep all throughout the apartment. Every single inch was covered. And
oh,
so
they took it from the dumpster and put it all
yes,
over the apartment?
and brought it in. Yeah.
Who has to clean that up?
Well, originally I had to find it.
Oh my gosh! How'd you
And a
find it?
Christmas
Did the neighbor
well, no,
complain?
no, they moved out, so they were in evictions, and so yeah, you
no
see
one
and
saw them moving hundreds of pounds of garbage to and from the dumpster to their
you would have
apartment?
thought, right? But no,
Okay.
no. People don't ask questions.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being a good sport. You were the funnest today. So.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
We'll
Am
see
I
what
going to
we-
be able to hear this YouTube?
Yeah, go to Sebex and then subscribe, and then it'll be up tomorrow. It'll be up tonight at 12.
And it's called what now?
CEBX. That's the channel name.
DEBX.
CEBX. Yep.
Okay. D as in David, E like Edward, B like boy,
No,
X like X-ray.
C is in Charlie.
Oh, okay.
E as in Edward.
Edward?
B
Uh-huh.
as in boy. X is in X-ray. And then make sure
Okay.
you comment too. Make sure you
I
comment.
will. I will.
All
All
right.
right.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. What's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and a comment below. And if you're not subscribed already, do that, because a lot of good videos coming out. If you enjoyed this content, you'll probably enjoy all the prank phone calls over here. Make sure to check them out because they're actually really cool. And if you're a gamer, be sure to check over here, somewhere over there, for all the gaming videos and all that good stuff. For the most recent video down here, this is the Omegle video. It's where I meet all you cool people on Omegle. That was a lot of fun. So I really appreciate you guys' love and support. Stay beautiful. Your boy Sebex is out.